should be good because I think you can see everything you need to see there. Yeah, good. Okay. Hello, hello. Hey, Lynn. Miss Val. Yeah, this is called the laughter field. This is called the laughter field. Hey, BX. Hi, beautiful. We're just waiting for one more pillar to come in, and then I'll start the first song of the day. Spirit guided me to this one. I think it's amazing. And yeah. All right, we got 3 in here. We'll start. This is called the laughter field. It should be. Grand Rising Jason. Hi, darling.
Lumara Vei Kailum Sia. This is not distraction. This is medicine. This is the body remembering how to be.
Hey, Grand Rising, Karen. Hi, darling. Hey, DJ369. Welcome into Butterfly Sanctuary.
In your shoulders, storms in your chest.
Hey, Irish. Hi, beautiful angel.
That were never yours to keep. But listen, beneath the burden, there is a sound older than fear. A ripple in the belly, a spark in the throat, a smile pressing upward through sorrow. The earth laughs through you. I do not need to.
It's hard to see on that one, isn't it?
I am joy. I do not need permission to soften, to smile, to play.
Hey, Missy Marie Joy.
Laughter is medicine, laughter is prayer. Laughter is the river that clears the air.
Yeah. Hi, Betty. Hi, darling. Hi, Christasha. Welcome in.
The body learns. For the ones who laugh until tears come, do not fear the tears. They are old rivers moving, ancient sadness leaving, stored winters melting into spring. Sometimes
yes, Pearl.
Silence,
I got it fixed now. It's up and fixed.
But as joy too big to contain.
Grand Rising.
The tears do not oppose the laughter. They complete it. Remember the child who laughed at rain, who chased the wind, who saw faces in clouds. And
not around here, isn't Betty?
Dust.
Around here, it's Pearl.
Not lost, waiting. Joy is not childish. Joy is original. It is the nervous system.
Hey, Flower Power.
Returning home.
Hey, beautiful. Because we're crystals, right? A pearl is a crystal. A pearl is a gem. I can't remember the name of it, what it's called.
Is not only grief, she also sings and plays. Every flower that blooms.
Think of what it takes to make a pearl. That's right. It is a rare gemstone, and it's a speck of sand A speck of sand makes a pearl.
Joy, I am joy. I do not need to deserve delight. I am delight. Let the
I know, flower power, it's silly. It's silly. Some of those AI videos are silly. It's all right. They make you smile. They do their job. Absolutely. Never underestimate your power. That's right. Thank y'all for being here this morning. Today's Thursday. I had forgotten I had an eye appointment yesterday. I'll tell you how that went because it was pretty good. My husband reminded me the night before. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot all about that. So that's when I made the videos and put on my story and stuff to let you guys know. There you go. Well, I missed yesterday too.
Joy is not after healing. Joy is healing.
Exactly. I love that. Yes.
Joy is healing.
Hey, Gina. Yes, I love that, Christasha. Okay. Thank you for that, Spirit. Ascension Music. First song is We Are the Frequency by One Soul. We are the frequency. Yes, because we are. We absolutely are. All right. Let's get ready to have our cards for the day. Okay. Yes, oyster. Okay, said if a oyster can make a beautiful pearl out of sand, can you just imagine our effect on the world? I love that, Christasha. Beautiful. Hi, Gina. Hi, Paradise. Hi, beautiful. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Val. Yes, we all need a rest from social media once in a while. Absolutely. Hey, Brandy. Hi, beautiful angel. Hey, Lynette. Hi, darling. All right. Okay. So yesterday I had an eye appointment. I went to my eye appointment with my husband. He had made our appointments like months before, and I totally forgot about it. He's like, don't forget, tomorrow we got our eye appointments in the morning. And I'm like, oh shit. So then I made the videos telling you guys about it. So hopefully all you guys got the videos. I put it in the story. I made a video and I shared out to some of the groups I'm in. So hopefully it got to all of you. I apologize if you ended up showing up and I wasn't here, if you try to get into the room for class yesterday. But one thing I did found out that you can reverse the damage on your eyes because I have. My eyes are better than they were last year by almost a full percent. By almost a full percent. I was like, Doc, how does that happen? He says, well, sometimes it happens. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, you got the message when you couldn't find you online. Yeah. Yep. So my eyes are better by almost a full percent. And, Tammy Lou reminded us of me of something, and that was the sun gazing that we're doing, right? We gaze into the sun half hour before sunset and half hour before sunrise. And we've always been taught, right? Our whole lives, don't look into the sun, it'll hurt your eyes. Well, it doesn't hurt your eyes, it heals them. This is for entertainment purposes only. And if this does resonate with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it, as always. Also, singing the cell song. I sing the cell song in the shower. all the time. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. And I sing it in the shower. So I do believe that whatever you're telling your body is what you're going to see on the outside. And also, I don't take any prescriptions. The doctor asked me, he says, how many prescriptions do you take? And I said, none. And he says, you take no prescriptions? And I said, no, I don't take prescriptions. I do everything I can holistically. And he kind of looked at me funny. And, you know, that's just the way it is, right? He looked at me like, yeah. Hey, Anita. Hi, darling. Yay, going out for some sun. Yes. So it was an interesting day. He was an old doc too. He was like in his, I don't know, he looked in his 80s, but I didn't think he could, you know, do that. But yeah, he was nice enough. He was just very 3D man. Oh, like, you aren't going to understand what I'm have to tell you, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I do what I want. Ask my husband. I do what I want. And I'm very adamant about doctors. I don't like doctors. I don't go to doctors. It's just something I don't do. I heal my own self. The only time I'm ever going to go to a doctor is, you know, knock on wood, if an accident happens. That's the only time I'm going to go to a doctor, because I do everything holistically. Yep. I am pre-diabetic, but I do take, I take berberine for that. And I take turmeric, and I take cranberry. I take pineapple gummies. I take creatine. You know, I'm doing all the right things holistically. Yes, Anita. I love that. Yep. All right, let's get into our cards from Spirit today. Chakra wisdom. There we go. Responsibility, our first chakra, our base chakra. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. Yes, me too, Flower Power. I cut out all sugar. I cut out all fried foods. I haven't had fast food in years. I try to do everything right. Try, right? And I'm not perfect. I slip up sometimes and have some candy or something. It is what it is, right? Hey, Rosa. Hi, beautiful. You coming for lunch today? You were supposed to come. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. Right, Anita? Yes, I've cut out anything GMO. Ooh, see that? Yes, Mary. Be in the joy frequency, darling. Be in the joy frequency. Oh, you have a doctor's appointment at 11. Okay, no worries. Maybe tomorrow then. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Yes. All right. Here's our healing energy. Our healing energy. Wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed. Thanks to all my efforts. Yes, wisdom. Learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. Yes. Allow yourself to shine. And the divine fruit, as I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. Yes. Oh, I love that. I eat yard herbs, dandelion, broadleaf plantain, violets and leaves, lamb quarters. All good for you. Yes, Anita. I don't have any dandelions here in Florida where I am. Where I am, we don't have dandelions. Growing up, I had there was dandelions all over the place, but not here. Here is our work your light. Our work your light says the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Right, Paradise? We don't have any around here in Florida. Do you have them where you're at? Yeah. We don't have any dandelions. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. You don't have any either. Yeah. You do, Val? Yeah, I heard. Yep. Plenty up north, right? Yeah. Yep. Dandelion wine. We used to make dandelion wine when I lived in England. Well, my babysitter used to make dandelion wine when I lived in England. Florida has their version of it, Creeping Charlie. I've never heard of a Creeping Charlie. Never heard of a Creeping Charlie. I don't know. Transformation. Yes, things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing is happening. Know this, believe it, and know it. Yes. That's what you called it in the Bahamas? I haven't heard of that either. Flowers around here. I'm trying to think. Cactuses. And we have a lot of palm trees. We have orange. We have flowers. Here is our Starseed Oracle. Starseed Oracle says deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yes. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. When you guys get those ideas, move on them. Move on them. If you're having ideas, move on them. And I remember your soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Remember. Oh, Cat, will you dandelion hold to make people laugh? I love that. What was it? That you put a dandelion under your chin, and if it turns yellow, it's something. I can't remember exactly how it goes. But if you put a dandelion on your chin and it turns yellow, oh, that's a buttercup? Okay, you like butter. I see. Okay, that's buttercup. Okay. Here is our water card for the day. Metamorphosis. Yes. Embrace the transformation. Things are now different. Yes. Things are now different. Metamorphosis. That's the second transformation card we've gotten. We're turning into the butterflies, guys, whether we like it or not, whether we know it or not. We are. Oh, you're welcome. You have a buttercup patch in the yard. You started from one flower. I have a buttercup. My Chihuahua is named Buttercup. Yep. I have a little buttercup. She's about 3 pounds. Here is our crystal for the day, our crystal angel, Angelite, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Yes. Angel light. Yeah, Jules met Buttercup. That's our community, guys. That's our rainbow butterfly community. Yes. Spiritual community. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal is a goose. Inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. Wow. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Yes. Let yourself fly. Here is our, for the love of dragons, because we love dragons in here. Lots of us embody a dragon. As above, so below. 3D, 5D. We are the bridges to both, and we hold the keys to both. The way maker. Yes, the way maker. Card 25, which is a 7. 25 is a 7. Now is the time to call on the waymaker. We can't always see how something is going to manifest. We light fires with our intentions. Yes. We keep the braziers lit for our plans, never knowing which of our endeavors will burst into the flame of life. Your job right now is to trust your deepest heart, where your essence resides, and keep your pursuits focused in the direction of your bliss. Keep all internal fires lit in the name of the truest and most beautiful expression of your life. And then call on the waymaker, as Joseph Campbell said. When you follow your bliss, doors will appear where there were only walls. Yes. And you have the keys to all of your doors. All of your doors. The way love moves. Yes. The waymaker. Let me tell you about the first way shower. That's Yeshua, right? He wasn't quiet. Do you know Yeshua went into a tax place once, and he was so disgusted with what was going on there that he started flipping tables. He started flipping the tables there. Yeshua was not a quiet way shower. He was loud and proud. Yes. And we are the Christ conscious collective. Think about that. Think about that. He wasn't quiet and all loving and all forgiving. He wasn't. He flipped tables. He was actually forgiving. He did forgive. But doesn't mean he wasn't loud. Yep. Here is our awakened dreamer, because we are the awakened dreamers. Soul shine. You are aligned with the light that radiates throughout this world and beyond. And now is the time to claim your rightful place as one with the sunlight of the spirit. Allow your glow to sparkle and shimmer through you as you set this world ablaze. Yes, he had a big heart, yet he didn't take no bullshit. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yes. Let your soul shine. Here's our butterfly for the day. We got twin butterflies today. Letting go creates space for me to receive. Yes. Create the space for you to receive. Wonderful. All right. And our first ascended master coming in is Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Yes. The Way Love Moves is playing by Oracle Nomad. If you guys don't follow him, he's on all the platforms. He's on He has two different accounts, Oracle Nomad and Ancient Wisdom. Ancient Wisdom. Yep. All right. Where are we going next, Spirit? Okay. Yes. Our messages from the Ascended Masters. Okay. Some of this is going to be stuff that we've already heard, but that's okay. So, the currents of the collective are currently shifting from the era of seeking to the era of sustaining. Sustaining our energy as we ride through these waves, right? All these waves that are going on. The messages flowing through right now from the masters, the archangels, and the councils emphasize a transition from erratic energetic spikes to a grounded, stable frequency. Crystal Blue Persuasion's playing. If you guys know anything about that, it basically tells about people waking up and how the world is changing. Here is the synthesis of the messages for our collective at this moment. 1, recalibration of the nervous system. The archangels, particularly Archangel Metatron, emphasize that the upgrades many are feeling are no longer about reaching higher, but about anchoring deeper. There is a massive recalibration of the human nervous system taking place to allow for greater light integration without burning out. Without burnout. It's important to know this. Because if we burn out, then that's not good, right? The message, do not mistake fatigue for a lack of progress. Your body is learning to carry a higher voltage. Honor the quiet periods. They are signs of successful integration, not stagnation. From searcher to sovereign, the councils, specifically the Council of Light, are highlighting a shift in spiritual identity. The time of looking outward for signs, dates, and predictions is narrowing. The message, you are moving into sovereign frequency. The guidance is to trust your internal compass over external intel. The flame you carry is your own unique signature of the divine. Let it be the primary light by which you see the world. Yes. Integration of the inner dragon. Wow, yes. Where's my thing so I can ding, ding, ding that? Because that's important. Yes. Integration of the inner dragon. There is a strong theme regarding the mastery of power. This involves integrating what some call the inner dragon, the raw primal life force, with the heart's wisdom. The message, true power, is found in calm communication and the ability to maintain inner peace while the external world remains chaotic. You are being asked to be the eye of the storm, functional, grounded, and immovable. Absolutely. Grounded embodiment. The Ascended Masters are echoing a singular truth. Heaven is a frequency to be lived, not a place to escape to. That's important. The message, focus on the small work. How you drink your tea, how you speak to a stranger, how you breathe in your car are the true markers of your evolution. The collective mission right now is to make the spiritual physical. Yeah. The flame's remembrance. The quiet is not an absence of power. It is the evidence of its mastery. Stand in the stillness of your own light. We have messages from our dragon guides today. All of us have a dragon guide. 1, 2, 3. Some of us have a freaking fleet of dragons. And some of us embody dragon frequency. So the dragon guides are stepping forward with a particular intensity today, as I can only imagine is playing. As we just talked about Yeshua flipping tables, right? The dragon guides are stepping forward with a particular intensity today, as their energy is the bridge between the high frequency downloads and the physical anchor, 3D and 5D. If you are feeling a heat in your solar plexus or a sudden urge to simplify your life, this is their signature. Here is the message from the Dragon Collective for the current moment. The alchemy of the beast. The dragons remind us that the beast within is not something to be tamed, caged, or feared. It is the raw fuel of your transformation. Yes. They are asking you to look at your shadow or your intense emotions, not as obstacles, but as unrefined gold. Stop apologizing for your fire. Use that raw energy to burn away the expectations of others that you have been carrying like heavy scales. The bone lock integration. While the celestial councils speak of light, the dragons speak of density and structure. The message, they are working to lock the recent spiritual shifts into your very bones. You may feel a need for more minerals, more contact with the earth, or heavy movement. Their messages do not just float in the clouds of your expansion. Bring that expansion down into your marrow, so it becomes your permanent reality, not just a temporary high. Yes, guardians of the sacred path. The dragons are the ancient protectors of the golden path. The message, if you have felt a sense of interference or confusion lately, call upon the solar dragons to clear the field. They are offering to act as a solar fire perimeter around your creative projects and your home. They are signaling that it is time to be more discerning about who and what you allow into your energetic sanctuary. Mm-hmm. Sovereignty is the only law. The most resonant message from the Dragon Guides today is one of radical sovereignty. The message, they are nudging you to stop asking for permission to be powerful. A dragon doesn't ask for permission to fly. It simply takes to the air. You are being encouraged to move from waiting for a sign to being the sign. Mm-hmm. The dragon's breath. We do not guard the gold to keep it from you. We guard it to ensure you are strong enough to carry its weight when you finally claim it. The weight you feel is not a burden. It is your wings taking shape. Okay. And are you feeling this energy more as a protective warmth around you or as a fire rising from within your own core? Mm-hmm. And this is the picture that comes with this. It is so powerful. It is so powerful. Right? That's it, guys. The flame remembers. Sovereign frequency. Mm-hmm. We are more powerful than you can even imagine. We really are. And the power that we have is full of love and light. Right? Love and light is what we're about. This is our Schumann today, guys. Our Schumann. It's 27. But look at that just came in. We are integrating that energy now. Where are your ideas coming from? Your creative ideas coming from? There. They come from there. Out of time. Okay. We have some soul whispers. And then we have a message from Kara of the Pleiades. You are the bringers of the dawn. And we've read The Bringers of the Dawn by Barbara Marciniak a couple of years ago or last year. Soul Whisper, you are the light. You are the light. The more you realize this light within your heart, the greater your expansion, a quickening of your true awakening, leading to your alignment with the fifth dimensional crystalline matrix. Your focus, we emphasize again, is to be on the heart center. This is paramount. It is the place of your God spark, the divine matrix of the soul. It is the point of mastery. Via the heart, you are to become a conscious creator. You are to enter the fifth dimension as a conscious creator, fully aware of your thoughts and energies at all times, focused intent, and becoming aligned to the frequency of the soul's desires, making manifestation effortless. Absolutely effortless. Soul whispers, sunlight. We talked about that earlier. Sunlight can heal, and it does heal. We are organic computers. We need sunlight. We need water. We are almost 80% water in these human bodies. If you look at our brains, it looks like a computer, all lit up, neural pathways, sparking all over the place. Not all medicine comes in a bottle. Some comes in sunlight. Meditation, being still in your body. Deep conversations. I love deep conversations. The conversations that make me think. Right? Forgiveness. Yes, big one. And letting go. Do not underestimate the power of what feels simple. Soul whisper, higher order and frequency. The noise of the world cannot disrupt your signal, for you are tuned to a higher order and frequency. And through your presence, all that is out of balance begins to find its way back to harmony. You know that humanity is on the final chapter of its journey in the third dimensional matrix because you are in tune with your soul calling. The slave system is ending, and you know no fear, for you understand what unfolds is part of the rebirthing process. You are spiritual beings meant to love, share, expand, and explore the cosmos together. You were never meant to waste your life away, tied down to a machine for worthless paper. It is time to transcend the old world and way of being. This is it. This is it. Soul whisper, time is not of the essence. It is of the matrix. Time is an illusion because the past and future only exist in thought. And the flow of time is something the mind creates to organize experience. Even in relativity, time is not fixed. It changes depending on perspective, which shows it is not absolute. If you can observe time, remember the past, imagine the future, and notice the present, then you are not limited to it. You are the awareness behind it. In that sense, you are not bound by time or limitations. You are something deeper, experiencing them rather than being defined by them. Yes. Soul whispers, a great clearing. A great clearing is happening on Earth at this time. Old energy, what many call karma, is being released from the planet and from humanity. And as this happens, the heavy feeling many have carried begins to lift. This makes your path forward feel easier and lighter. When there is less emotional and energetic weight, it becomes more natural to feel peace, connection, and clarity. The higher timelines naturally become more accessible. As these old layers fall away, stay present. Allow things to pass through you without holding on. As the weight lifts, you will naturally feel yourself rise. Yes, you know when your consciousness is rising. You know when you're having those aha moments, right? Kara of the Pleiades says, you are the bringers of the dawn. Yes. This is a channel by James McConnell. I am Kara. It is always a pleasure to be able to be with you in this way, to be able to connect with all of you, my brothers and sisters, as one together we are. I come now at this time, in this opportune time that you are approaching, the time when so many of the falsehoods, so many of the deceptions, so many of the deception has been hidden in the shadows for quite some time. There's my mother. There's our mothers, guys. Is now coming into the light of truth everywhere. It will continue, for it is destined. You are all destined to become the light that you came here to be. You came here to be those ones that come before those way showers, those bringers of the dawn. That's who you are. Because you continue to move through your lives moment by moment from here on. Know that you are those bringers of the dawn. You are the light shining forth beyond those shadows now to illuminate those shadows of falsehood in deception everywhere. And I, Kara, and all of my brothers and sisters are all watching over you, waiting for those moments, the moment when we are indeed given that great light. And we show our presence much, much more. But no, up until that time, we have been given the go-ahead to begin to show our presence much more to those who are ready to receive it. For those that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, it is our destiny. You know, it is our purpose of being here to prepare, to help prepare the way for all of you to be ready to receive once again your brothers and sisters from the stars, your family. We are your family, and you are our family. And we are waiting patiently, but with great anticipation of the time when we can fully meet with you. For those of you, the way showers, those of you, the light workers and light warriors that are preparing the way now for our presence, because you are able more and more to be able to find yourselves in higher vibrational frequency. And as you find yourselves in higher vibrational frequency and consciousness, then you have paved the way for receiving our presence more and more. First, it will be as it is now in this way, but soon, very soon, you will find yourselves, each and every one of you, receiving guidance from those who are here to guide you. And it will be more than just a fleeting, passing thought. It will seem as real beyond your own thought processes. You will wonder, where did that thought come from? And you will remember these words now that I am speaking and preparing you for those thought processes to come through. Call it channeling, if you will. Call it thought receiving, telepathy, whatever it is you want to call it. But we will very soon be reaching out to more and more of you. And that is only the beginning. For once these thought bridges are built, and there will be more, there will be an actual presence. Not so much physical at first, but an etheric presence you will be aware of. You will sense it. You will feel us next to you. For we are your family. In many sense, long forgotten family, but soon to be remembered once again. When I speak of we, I am not only speaking of Palladian brothers and sisters, but Arcturian and Syrian, and all of the other civilizations that are here to assist and guide you. Yes, we've talked about the 5 major factions of galactics on this planet. Palladians, Syrians, Arcturians, Andromedans, and Blue Avians. Those are the 5 major factions. There are, of course, minor factions. There are mantids. Mantids may be insect beings, but they are very loving and kind beings. Some reptilians are loving and kind. Not all reptilians are draconians. There's a big difference. I would say 99.9% of draconians are working for the darkness. They are working for the destruction. But there are that 1% that aren't. And reptilians go both ways. But there are also factions of Palladians. I believe the Anunnaki are not working for our benefit. Also. Lower vibrations, yes. And some are here simply to watch and observe the incredible undertaking that is going on now, that is in progress. Others of us who are here, who guide you in whatever way is possible in any given moment, that is what we are doing and preparing you for. The ones that you call the ascended ones, the ascended masters, are preparing each and every one of you for a stronger connection to your brothers and sisters from the stars. It is nearly time, my brothers and sisters, it is nearly time for a stronger presence to be not only felt across the planet by those who are ready, but to be seen in this sky, a stronger presence. That up until this point has been shown. We are ready. We know that more and more of you are becoming ready as well, but we cannot show ourselves en masse until the collective consciousness is prepared enough for it. So that there is no fear, there is no misgivings, there is no mistrust that has run rampant across your planet for so long because of those who have created the decisiveness, the fear that our presence would bring. So many people have been brought up to look at, right, creatures from Mars, right? All these movies that they've made that put our galactic brothers and sisters in a bad light. Right? I remember that one older movie where the little green Martians were here to blow up the planet and everybody's running around. And there's so many different movies and The X and They Live and all this, right? All to bring fear for these times that they are about to show themselves. But they will not show themselves as long as the scales are tipped to those that would be afraid. Because they definitely don't want any more fear on this planet. But they are showing themselves to those that aren't afraid. I look up in the skies and I see the ships all the time above me. And I know they're watching over me and guiding me, putting thoughts into my head. Because those of us that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear will definitely connect with them and be able to know they're there, feel their presence. Some of us are going straight out into lucid dreaming and having memories of being on the ships and working as council members on this planet. Yes, they do love us. The ships are everywhere. Yes, Excalibur. And there are those that see it. Oh my goodness, see that? As I just explained all that, it says in the movies, in the various media, they have all put forth that fear. But there are also those movies, those shows that you watch that are preparing you in the opposite direction. Yes. Preparing you for a connection once again. Cocoon, remember that one? Cocoon was a beautiful movie. You believe in you, in who you are fully. It is those movies and shows, those media productions that have been preparing you, as well as these sessions that you participate in each and every week. Wow. Preparing you for, once again, disclosure. Disclosure of the truth to come forward from every direction, from every different source. And then the ultimate disclosure of our presence, which will indeed change your entire planet overnight because of the truth coming forward. Hi, Mama Yaya. Hi, beautiful angel. In the shadows, finally lifting and becoming illuminated by the divine light that is spreading everywhere throughout your planet. These are the times, my brothers and sisters. These are the times you have longed for, waited for, prepared for. They are very close now. Of course, the great solar flash is also quite imminent in these moments. I believe we are in the great solar flash right now. I am Kara. I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, that you continue each and every moment to prepare yourselves, not only for connection with us, but a connection, a fuller connection with your own I am presence and your own God self within you. Yes. You are the universe. It is all you. Know this. Live it. All right. We've got a few minutes, so we're going to get into our chakra book. Discovering and using the energy of your 7 vital force centers. This is chapter 8, practice. Practice. We've learned so much about our chakras. We've learned about sleep cycles, life cycles, deep meditation, control of the breath, regeneration, crown chakra, time, telementation, the brow center, which is your third eye. We've learned about all the different chakras, the rates of vibration, the middle pillar, ritual. If you need any of these lessons, they're all back in, they're all on YouTube. And just find the particular day, and your higher self will guide you to what you might have need to see, need to hear again. Practice. The science of the chakras is very much the science of breath and posture. In order to fully appreciate their enormous significance, these two terms have to be understood in their widest sense. Posture is to be understood as one's total attitude to life at all levels. Therefore, one can speak not only of physical, but also of mental and spiritual posture. Breath is to be understood as the movement of the life force throughout the entire system, as the flow of energy between its poles of spirit and matter. Bearing these principles in mind, and with the knowledge of man's occult anatomy. Remember, occult just means hidden. That's all it means. There's nothing evil about the word occult. Outlined in the first part of this book, the purpose behind the practices of yoga becomes very much clearer. Aha. Preliminaries. Any serious program or system of self-training has to begin with attention to the basic rules of health at the simplest levels. They may be compared to the foundations of a house. One may neglect the foundations at first with apparent impunity, but later on, when more weight is added to the structure, the building will not stand up. The same principle applies to self-training. Building on an insecure foundation means eventually having to go back on one's work to remedy the defects. For as one goes higher in self-training, one contacts greater energies and brings these into activity in one system. If the system is not strong enough, it will not be able to contain them. This may be compared to pouring very hot water into a container which has flaws in it and therefore breaks up. These basic rules are to be found in all the classical systems. Harmlessness to all life, truthfulness, cleanliness, right diet, freedom from excesses in any field. All of these qualities are the equivalent of the foundations of our building. A foundation is a basic strength upon which you build. And these virtues are in fact strengths of character upon which we can build our higher development. Hatha Yoga. The next step is the work of balancing the lower energies in the system. Many people do not understand why the Hatha Yoga postures and exercises are really necessary in self-development. Alicia, it's so good to see you, darling. Hi, Sharon. Hi, beautiful angel. They try to take a shortcut by omitting the whole of this initial but vital part of the process. Let us take a simple illustration which makes this point quite clear. If one attempts to balance a pencil upright on its end, at first it is necessary to keep steadying it with the hand to prevent it from falling over. When it is balanced, however, one can remove one hand and it will remain upright. Now, consider the body as the pencil. The aim of Hatha Yoga is to bring the body to such a state of health and perfection that its forces are balanced. Only then can one withdraw one's attention from it and concentrate one's attention at higher levels. In fact, so long as the body is not in perfect equilibrium, the attention of the mind will be continually absorbed in it, in just the same way as the hand's attention will continually absorb in steadying the pencil until it was balanced. We have all at some time had the experience of being unable to sleep due to pain in some part of our body. At such times, the consciousness is continually absorbed in and therefore attached to this pain, so that it is unable to leave the body. When the pain ceases, however, the consciousness can leave it and pass upwards into the sleep state. The whole aim of Hatha Yoga is to be found in this analogy. It is to bring the body into such a state of equilibrium that the consciousness can be withdrawn from it and pass upwards to higher states. In terms of the chakras, Hatha Yoga prepares the energies at the lower levels to be raised to the higher ones. When the energies have been so raised, the preliminaries are no longer so necessary. Do you know Yeshua did yoga? Yes, he did. He's telling me to remind you that. This point is made clear in the classical yoga textbook, the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, which says that the various asanas, bandhas, and pranayams should be practiced so long as Raja Yoga has not been attained. However, it is also positive. It is also possible to practice Hatha yoga without having much understanding of its real purpose. A great deal of yoga practiced both in the West and East falls into this category and has become merely a fashionable new kind of gymnastics. Many people, not realizing that this is a means to a higher goal, make it an end in itself so that it becomes a glamorous kind of acrobatics or contortionism. Of course, even with this limited motive, the practitioner will still derive benefit to its health or her health, but the real purpose will have been missed. All right. Yoga. I love yoga. I used to do a little bit of it, and I'd go into the different poses and stuff, and hold my body in those positions. And it made me feel empowered when I could get into those positions, right? So if that resonates with you, check out some yoga. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to do our snaps real soon. So we have a few minutes till snaps, only like 9 minutes or so. Yoga and dance. Yes. Dancing with your whole body, right? Your arms, your legs, all your limbs going in all the directions. Yes. Hey, Christina. Hi, darling. Hey, Earth Angel Amy Lynn. Hi, darling. Amy Lynn, I tried to make a video with your avatar and it said you didn't have one. So I don't know what's going on, but they're hiding your avatar from me I don't know why. Your cousin Georgina will be doing yoga live soon. Yay, Jules. Oh my goodness. See that? Yeah. What the heck is right? Seriously. Yep. It says you do not have an avatar. So I don't know. I don't know why they're hiding you from me. I have a feeling I know, but I'm not going to speak that. Oh, there's a purple cloud. I've got to do a pink cloud. Sorry. A picture of a pink cloud. There we go. Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece. I created an avatar, made a couple videos, and deleted them somehow. I hope she's going to be doing it in the evenings because I will definitely join. If she does it in the evenings, I will definitely join. But if she doesn't, that's okay too. I have been wanting to get into yoga for a while, and it's fun doing it by myself on YouTube. You call that the puzzle muzzle because they silence us to solve the puzzle. Right. Get into the warrior pose. Ooh, yeah. The warrior pose. Downward dog. Awesome, Jules. Yeah, let me know. Definitely. Let me know. Make a video. Share it with all of us. We'll all show up. Well, I know I will anyway. I will definitely show up for yoga. Yep. Right. Hey, Chris. Hi, beautiful angel. Oh. An Irish warrior fighting for our land. Ooh. Okay. Yes, Lynette. How's your book coming? You had a 3-day restriction, so you would take a break from TikTok. Yes. Hey, I've been restricted too and had to do my lives on YouTube. Yep. I see another person named Chris was in YouTube. But there's not many people that watch my live YouTube, so it's all good. That's why I even do my quantum healing sessions on YouTube, because live, because I don't get much people over there. I don't get much people over there like I do here. So that's a good place to do it. Plus, I don't have to download my classes anymore. After class, I just go into my YouTube now and hit post, and it's right there. Done. I don't have to take 2 hours to download YouTube anymore. And so that's why I do it. That's why I do it. So, yep. You need followers for what? Your YouTube? I only have like maybe 600 followers on YouTube, if that. I follow you on YouTube, Amy Lynn. I follow you on YouTube. Hi, Jordan. Hi, darling. 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 4 minutes. Is there anyone in here that is not on the butterfly that would like to be on the butterfly? I just need your favorite rainbow color, and I will put you on the butterfly with everybody else. That butterfly is up there for a year. This is the new 2026 butterfly. Every year I redo it. I didn't actually in 2025, but 2026 I did. So, yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. I need to tell you what. Hey, sunshine. Your fingers. I know. I want you to be in there. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, don't be upset. Don't be upset. I'm just like, it is what it is. I'll show you. I'll take a picture and call them out on it. Yeah. You can't have guests? What the heck? You know that, Amy, that might be your phone too. When I had when my phone didn't have as much memory, I couldn't do a lot of things. Oh, they just took your guest button away. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. BX. Hi, beautiful. That is weird. Yeah. Hey, I still got a guest button. You reported it and everything. Wow. Do you know I don't have a friend button though on this account? On my other accounts, I have a friend button on the bottom so that I can find all my friends' posts. This account, I can't. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. It's like sometimes they try to hide us from others. Yep. There's my best friend, Chris. Hi, Blue Raven. All right, here we go. Here we go. Snap, snap, snap. We're going to do our grid work. All right, this is our butterfly, and all y'all are on here because we work together. We are one Christ Conscious Collective, here to raise the frequency of this planet. And this is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. This is us. Their big old happy hearts with smiles on our faces, connected to the halo technology and source energy. This is where we get our creative ideas and stuff. This is the golden arc, which makes us into the golden butterflies because we pull that energy from that arc. This is the codex. We are living as the spiral codex, the crystallines. Earth, air, fire, water, ether. We are alchemists and we work with the elements. We go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond. Okay, this is also our room. And Steffi did this for us to show us that we're always watched over, guided, and protected. All eyes are on us. All right, this is Little Toothless, and Kat did this for us. This is the door we go through to become the butterflies, heart-centered, green, solar plexus energy. Yes, that's from Maya. And this is a beautiful Forest Fairies work. And she saw the dragons in here, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO. You're safe in here. And this is the higher self that you come in as. The higher self is connected to the Ankh. Magic, Magdalenes, time travel with the hummingbird, white rabbit, because we go down the rabbit holes in order to transmute them. We are the unicorns, the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy. This is the full armor of God invocation. So today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. Here's our mountain that we move. We move timelines, mountains, just like Yeshua told us we would. Here is a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Creating and empowering yourself. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are, and I got it up, guys. Yes. The next date that was given to me is August 12th. Peace, unity, respect, and love. Pearl. Yes, we are creating the new earth. One frequency at a time. Here's our healing chain, and all these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Niasatosh koros priyatama korosiata. Niasatosh koros priyatama korosiata. Niasatosh koros priyatama korosiata. All right, beautiful. This is our butterfly dream catcher. This is for the work in the astral, the remote viewing. Bring this, put it in your mind's eye. Also bring your dragon with you and shield yourself. Use the Maharic seal on YouTube if called. If not, you can use a rainbow shield around your body, a golden shield, whatever you feel called to do. There is no wrong way to do it. Okay? But take that in your mind's eye with you. So you don't come back with bumps and bruises and scratches. We don't want that. All right, let's do our Aurelian Arc energy work. So I want you guys to picture that beautiful golden Aurelian Arc around above and below the earth. And picture that same golden energy in your hearts. Now pull the golden energy from that Aurelian Arc into your hearts. You're becoming the golden pillars. So now I want you to go down into your solar plexus with that golden energy, and down into your sacral, and down into your root chakra, and keep going down into the center of the earth, into the earth star chakra. And now from there, I want you to pulse out that golden light onto the planet, onto all the hearts on the planet, all the beautiful people on this planet. And spark their remembrance with that golden energy. And do it for all over the world, guys. All over. We have that power. So hold that thought. Whatever that looks like to you. Use your imaginations. All right, beautiful. Beautiful grid work. I get goosebumps when I do that with you guys because it is so powerful. It really is. It's beautiful. All right, it is Sophia time. Yay. We're going to read the Sophia Code. So anyone that would like to read the Sophia Code with me today, come on up. We're going to read the Sophia Code. Here's Christina. Yay. All right.
I got a camera.
Hello, darling.
They gave me camera again.
Yay. Okay.
On my new account. I couldn't do it for a minute.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they don't let you do it when you first.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you need so many followers to put on camera, I think. I don't know.
TikTok is TikTok.
But I know. Hey, it brings us together, so I am thankful for it, you know. There's no other app that does what TikTok does as far as we got boxes to talk together, and you know, it is what it is. It has its ups and it has its down.
Yep. Like everything in life.
Amy Lynn can't come up. Okay. Bummer.
Ebb and flow.
Okay. So we've got the three of us, and we are on page 36. And I'm going to have Christina start. You have full access to us.
Ready?
Okay. Yep.
You have full access to us. Focused in the highest light realms of the Christ itself, an ascended master consciously exists in the totality of their oversoul's unified field, with their awareness radiating out into all dimensions of quantum reality simultaneously. From this omniscient.
Yeah.
Omniscient.
Omniscient. All knowing.
Say it again. I know what it means.
It's omniscient.
Omniscient.
Yeah.
Perspective. A key co-mentor can provide with unlimited multidimensional support for your soul's initiation within any word or form. The oversoul of just one ascended master key code provides spiritual guidance, supports, and blessings for an astronomical number of souls, both on Earth and elsewhere, simultaneously. Therefore, you can communicate with your key code mentor at any time, 24 hours a day. You can access their support for any reason at all and instantaneously receive helpful guidance. An ascended master key code primarily broadcasts their transmission of loving guidance for the highest light realms of their Christ itself. A relationship with a key code mentor allows you to directly download their guidance into your own oversoul through a soul-to-soul holographic model for quantum learning. Your higher self acts as an intermediary messenger that then downloads this information from your oversoul to your human awareness. If needed, your ascended master mentor can also direct their consciousness to descend into any physical reality and will at will to engage with your human awareness. A key code mentor can assemble electrons of a light body to engage with you in both physical and subtle energetic ways on Earth. An example of a key code ability to materialize at will is the global phenomena of Mother Mary's appearance in physical apparition and visions to those she mentors. Modern life is your oversoul, next level mystery school. In this current age of miracles, we are fully committed to engaging with your awareness in a daily communion of mentorship. We are guiding your accelerated initiations of personal mastery from the universe within you. Here you will find the pyramids and temples of your ancient parallel lifetimes. Every incarnation in which you diligently trained to access divine guidance was all in preparation for how we will engage in this lifetime. Mm-hmm. Receiving us on the inner planes, as well as invoking our presence to interact with you in physical reality, initiates you as a way shower of the new paradigm for modern mystery school ascension training. Countless dimensions of reality overlap with your physical world. As we engage in meaningful mentor relationships, you bridge our dimensional reality on Earth, transforming your daily life into a living mystery school. Every moment becomes an opportunity to widen your awareness of reality by including our support within it. We exist everywhere simultaneously, and with your invitation, we can become an integrated part of your life. Widening your perspective of what we can create together in this reality transform how you perceive yourself, your world, and your divine purpose for being here. Whether we speak to your conscience through messengers or directly speak to your awareness throughout appearance on both the inner and outer planes, we are always responding to your faith and willingness for our communion. This includes your ability to feel our healing hands ministering you in physical reality and hearing our voices audibly speaking to your awareness. Creating dedicated sacred spaces and altars that act as doorways for daily communication with your favorite key code mentors expands your capacity to physically feel and see our divine intervention on your behalf every day. We will share more practices on how to create physical interface with your key code mentor in addition volumes of this codex. We are ready to radically liberate and bless your awareness with authentic mentor relationships of loving support that will significantly upgrade your relationship with life. May the transcendental power of your faith allow our miracles and divine interventions to become ordinary occurrences in your life.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right, Mama Yaya.
A direct path for embodying your highest self. The presence of your key code mentor is felt as a compassionate and resolute guide. Mm-hmm. When you are attuned to your guiding presence, you constantly feel to hear the intuitive message. If I did it, so can you. This encouragement is often accomplished with full body feeling of renewed focus and perseverance that propels you forward to always make your best offering. Your key code mentor, unwavering faith, is your highest potential, profoundly elevates your own belief in yourself. My cat is stop. It just like woke up and went, hello. Mm. Our devout faith in your true worth support the growth of your self-confidence to create the blessed life far beyond what you may deem possible for yourself. Basking in our resolute field of faith inspires
your personal willingness to live in a daily alignment with your higher self plan for you to prosper in all ways. Over an arc of time, living in alignment with your highest self creates a positive momentum in which you no longer desire to make choices that sabotage your success of your life. This natural gravitation to embrace your success leads you to walk in the way of the direct path for embodying your highest self divine will every day. Choosing a path accelerates your personal evolution with many souls initiation that allow for your higher self to unravel lifetimes of suffering within this single lifetime. Socially, condition resonates to your own divinity, spanning generations of ancestry, can be cleared from your carbon-based DNA that may be blocking your personal success and happiness. As Ascended Master Key Codes serve as a intermediary who mentors your awareness to preserve along the lightning path of your highest self soul initiation to radically liberate you from all unconsciously encoded belief systems to needlessly suffer. Acting as a midwife for your consciousness, a key code mentor supports you through the contractions of your awareness, which is continuously rebirthing you through self-realization of your own sovereign divine nature. Mm-hmm. There is no shortcuts to walking the way, but there is, excuse me just a second. Okay. But there is always most direct paths in quantum reality for every initiation of the soul. As a master calligrapher mm-hmm. wields a brush with absolute precision. Every choice on the direct path leads to your next soul's initiation. Without direction, your relationship with life becomes your masterpiece. Living a direct path is a righteous soul's practice that calls you to lead by example. Living at each of your voluntary living at the edge of your vulnerability every day. It requires deep, active listening to the daily guidance provided by your higher self as a willingness to continually act upon this divine guidance through your authentic expression. A key code mentor supports your awareness to integrate this direct path and in gradual stages of personal acceptance and embodiment, with compassion for yourself every step along the way. No matter how challenging the soul's initiation on the direct path may feel, your higher self can access and download archives, information, and DNA activations from the Akashic records of your key code mentor oversoul. These records provide a valuable resource of downloadable wisdom for how to embody your higher self in any human circumstances. The direct path of every ascended master final lifetime was blessed with the grace of many masters illuminating the way ahead of them. Our prayful intentions as the Sophia Dragon tribe is to make the way ahead easier for you. The ineffable grace of Sophia unifies our hearts with yours in this prayer. It is your birthright to receive our grace and blessing, supporting the direct path of your heroic human journey for embodying your sovereign dignity now.
Okay. There's two parts that I really want to emphasize. There are no shortcuts in walking the way, but there's always the most direct path in quantum reality for every initiation of your soul. That's important. And your higher self can access and download archived information and DNA activations from the Akashic records of your key code mentor's oversoul. So that means you can access whatever information you need to from the Akashic records. Just set intention. Remember, we are alchemists. Set intention in water. Drink a little of the water. Let it go through your system, through your chakras, through your wheels, your energy wheels. And then you will be able to access that as long as you believe and know. Okay?
Can I say something too?
Uh-huh.
And for me, like, it may not have come that way, just, through the universal consciousness and that way, but I would be guided to read a book.
Yes.
Or I would be guided to read something that would be downloaded, and now it's in my subconscious. So it's not necessary for me.
Right.
It doesn't come in like that.
Yep.
It gives me a thought, and then I go down that rabbit hole, or I go pick up a book, or I go, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or look something up on YouTube.
Yes. That's how it works for me too. Absolutely. And a lot of times it's like little tidbits of information that I put together. It's a puzzle almost. That it's like breadcrumbs that spirit leads, and you have to figure it out. But yet all of you help with that. Books help with that. Movies help with that. All of it gets put together that way. Right? Some of you guys can channel information in. I believe I've done it at certain points, but not always, right?
Yep, I agree. I mean, yeah.
Here
I am. I'm a medium today.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
Who would have thunk?
That's awesome. All right. We initiate our own key code. Your oversoul's uniquely sequenced divine genome of the same immaculate qualities shared by all is called a key code. Every immaculate quality that exists within the divine genome of your favorite ascended master exists within you as well. This introductory volume of the Sophia Code presents foundational initiations that activate the same divine qualities within you that an ascended master key code is most revered for. A key code initiation offers a quantum transfer of information from an ascended master who successfully embodied the divine attributes of the Sophia Code that you seek to activate within yourself. Downloading the embodied revelations of our ascended masters allows your consciousness to easily remember the pathways for awakening your own unique key code. Downloading key code revelations of perfect belief systems occurs through a live broadcast from the Akashic records of an ascended master's oversoul. When you read or listen to an initiation from this codex, your awareness temporarily merges with that key code mentor, who then initiates your awareness and divine genome as you walk within the living library of their oversoul. This broadcast is experienced as a transmission that activates your own divine genome through a resonant field of mirroring with one who has already successfully done so. Communing in the living transmission of a key code mentor calibrates your belief systems to vibrationally resonate with their absolute knowledge of your own divinity. This communion of transference illuminates your awareness to directly experience the totality of your own oversoul. Our key code initiations are divine feminine Christ blueprints for awakening your consciousness to its sovereign state, designed to bypass all limited left brain models of linear understanding. These initiations accelerate quantum leaps of transcendental self-realization by stimulating your own direct revelations arising from your communion with the oversoul of an ascended master. We use a visionary right brain model for self-activating your awareness to the truth of your own omniscient existence within multiple dimensions of reality. For you simultaneously exist everywhere. Expanding your awareness to discover your own omniscience is an essential factor for integrating the new belief systems downloaded in the key code initiations. As your Ascended Master mentors, we know how to support your awareness navigating a multidimensional existence within human form. Our initiations integrate both the light language technology for activating the Sophia Code within you, as well as the resulting arc of radical transformations that may follow. These key code initiations are intended to be listened to or read aloud in the first person perspective. When a key code initiation is spoken out loud, the power of your voice declares your free will permission to replace outdated belief systems that were limiting your sovereign potential. Once the key code's new belief systems are installed, your higher self uses the light language technology downloaded in the initiation to continually activate your divine genome and integrate these same divine qualities of the Ascended Master within you. Whether you are cognizant of these generous downloads or not, your higher self is greatly supported by the transmission of even one key code initiation. Receiving our initiations maintains a high vibrational field of light for your human awareness to accept your divine inheritance and activate your own uniquely sequenced divine genome as an awakened key code of the Sophia Code. Yeah.
Choosing to mentor with the key code. Do we want to talk about that?
The only thing that I want to say about that is, the initiations. That's why I say get the book or have the ebook. Is to say it out loud is where you're going to get the activations, right? So kind of as we're saying them out loud later, say it to yourself or say it out loud, right, with us. So yeah, that's all I'd say. Is it's very powerful.
That part.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah, I just got chills.
Yeah.
Choosing to mentor with the key code from our omnipotent perspective, we can see every soul initiation ahead of you for embodying the Sophia Code. Sophia, Christ light of your higher self in this lifetime. We intimately know the commitment and willingness that is required for you to activate the full expression of your own unique key code. An Ascended Master mentors, it is our intent as Ascended Master mentors, it is our intention to touch your heart afresh, free from the constructs placed upon us from centuries of religious conditioning. Every key code possesses a unique dynamic approach for mentoring you and how to step into your personal power. You may feel magnetized to learn from certain key code mentors in the Sophia Dragon tribe, even if you are unfamiliar with our stories and transmissions. Initially, you may feel attracted to a mentor with only one specific key code, or you may be aware of your spiritual history with several of our key codes and have already established mentor relationships with them. Your personality will be drawn to mentor with those key codes that you have journeyed with for many lifetimes, far beyond the scope of this single incarnation. As you create mentor relationships with those key codes that feel magnetic to your soul, or allow this codex to deepen those already established, You will eventually discover how you are connected to all 8 divine feminine Christ embodiments presented in this introductionary volume. We invite you to follow your heart. Notice that many signs awakening your awareness to our unconditional love and support for your heroic human journey. We are choosing you just as much as you are choosing us. Now that it is safe to feel drawn to the goddess, iconography of our ancient lineages, the divine feminine beauty of our individual forms symbolizes and personal stories creates an irresistible mirror for initiating your awareness to accept the truth of our own sovereign divinity. You are safe to receive our guidance without condition or worship. You are safe to receive our support for creating your own legacy of love. You are safe to enjoy us. Enjoy you. May you receive our radical love, empowering the divine feminine Christ consciousness awakening it within you, so that the light of Sophia may shine as 1,000 suns from your own. Oh, I just got chills. From your own sacred heart. It's always your sovereign choice to receive our support. Thank you for opening your heart and allowing us to serve you.
Beautiful. Yep. It's always your choice. It's always your choice. I always say that. It's always your choice. Right?
These glasses are any better than these. I gotta get a stronger pair.
All right, Mama Yaya. Oh, yeah. Right.
The way to self-initiation. This golden age is an activation for you to reveal your unlimited depth of height of your sovereign creative power, rather than seek for the world to change you. You are the change. You are here to embody the reality of heaven on earth that so many within your species seek to discover outside of themselves. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Chapter 5, The Modern Mystery School, The Golden Age of Miracles. It's such a beautiful time to be reading this.
Mm-hmm.
The highest council speaks. A golden age is a cycle of time in which quantum evolutionary leaps become accessible to large populations of humanity seeking to embody Sophia Christ consciousness. The Sophia Dragon Tribe serves all ancient and future golden ages. At certain evolutionary junctures, we return as a highly visible guiding light council for catalyzing golden ages on Earth. As many of you are already aware, humanity is now beginning to prepare to participate in a new golden age cycle here on Earth. The drawing of this next golden age cycle is unlike any other. This revolutionary age begins with unusual high volume of incarnate master souls that are ready to surf the quantum wave with you. You are now walking the earth with many advanced souls that have traveled great distance across the cosmos to be by your side and initiating this global awakening. Remember that your practice as a living master is to recognize, behold, and bless the master that walks beside you in this grace, in this great endeavor. Be seen, both seen and unseen, regardless of all outward appearances.
That's right.
Keep your eyes open to see beyond the surface of the mundane role that your starseeds brothers and sisters may be playing as part of their mission here on Earth. Great ancient masters may dress up or down to play their chosen role in this riveting chapter, now unfolding as a foundational precursor to this next golden age. Sophia has ordained this next cycle to be known as the Golden Age of Miracles. This title points to an unusual high amount of incarnate souls and amassing to embody the full divine potential of their higher self in the single lifetime. The Golden Age of Miracles is also a seated name for telling the countless miracles that will come to pass from many master souls, consciously converging and unifying as a global community for humanity's ascension. Just a second. Pardon me. One of the many miracles of the drawing age of that embodying the sovereign prayer of your higher self liberates the Akashic record vaults of humanity collective suffering without the need for you to suffer for anyone's relief. That is to say, the lives for billions of people are directly transferred by your personal willingness to embody the Sophia Christ light of your higher self. The authentic embodiment of your sovereign divinity broadcasts a transmission of freedom from the activated crystalline chromosomes of the Sophia Code within you as a dormant DNA of countless souls. Through the living transmission of your higher self embodiment, people who are suffering beyond their understanding will experience the freedom of your life. Through the holographic transference of upgrades for their consciousness, for you to embody the golden radiant of your higher self, the seas of humanity collective consciousness will part for millions to follow your lead as you walk the way of your sacred heart. Yes, indeed, you are the way shore for this golden age of miracles. The next golden age is an invitation for you to reveal the unlimited depths and heights of your sovereign creative power, rather than seek for the world to change for you. You are the change. You are here to embody the reality of heaven on earth that so many within your species seek to discover outside of themselves. Your personal passion to radically serve humanity's ascension is mirrored in your own collective desire to wholly support you in this lifetime. With your invitation, we are here to mentor you in a modern mastery school curriculum for embodying the sovereignty of your higher self as an initiator of this next golden age of miracles.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Couple things. The lives of billions of people are directly transformed by your personal willingness to embody the Sophia Christ light of your higher self. Because you're willing to embody your higher self, billions of people are affected, directly transformed. That's huge, guys. That is freaking huge. And as you embody the golden radiance of your higher self, The seas of humanity's collective consciousness will part for millions to follow your lead as you walk the way of your sacred heart. There you go.
And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to know about it. But I know that it's none of my business. I did my job.
That's right.
Know anything.
That's right. Just be authentically you in everything you do. Say, act. And that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Right? Because we are connected to our higher selves.
And it creates the ripple.
That's right. That's right. And yes, we do this together. None of us can do this alone. None of us. All right.
Anybody that thinks they can, be careful. Anybody that thinks they can, run the other direction. Don't walk, run.
Yeah, right, right. Yes. Your modern mystery school. Okay. Seek not the ancient mystery schools of another age. Daily life is now your modern mystery school, activating your highest potential in every present moment. With your conscious daily choice to mentor with our Ascended Master High Council, we prepare and activate your awareness to become a way shower for others in birthing this next golden age of miracles. So, in this lifetime, class is in session every day. In order to live in alignment with the reality of miracles, you are now being guided to access your soul initiations and personal training for embodying your higher self from masters abiding in the highest light realms of creation. Accessing our daily guidance beyond your physical reality creates a direct path for recognizing the master that already lives within you. As Ascended Master mentors, we provide the same mystery school initiations that you once physically received in other lifetimes for activating the spiritual technology of your human body. From a higher dimensional reality, receiving these same initiations in this new way activates the power of your faith to download direct revelations, which is a precursor for commanding miracles. Your faith reveals the master who already lives within you when you believe that you can directly commune with us to receive our blessings, divine interventions, soul initiations, DNA activations, emotional support, and personal coaching across multiple planes of reality. Cultivating your ability to receive our direct revelations occurs one loving step at a time in the modern mystery school of your daily life choices. We invite your consciousness to consider that the extraordinary opportunity of this next golden age is to become the embodied miracle of your own faith, as well as a living embodiment of the direct revelations that you download from your higher self. This is your lifetime for the master within you to be revealed and witnessed in the presence of other masters, both seen and unseen. As you reach for us in our moment-by-moment support, you build a bridge from our dimensional reality to yours. This results in your physical reality resonating with the high-frequency vibration of our steadfast presence, guiding your awareness. Your willingness to reach for our frequency raises the vibration of your entire being to regularly receive quantum solutions for your life. As we reach for you in our daily communion, we create bridges that ground our heavenly frequency within your dimensional reality on Earth. Our intention is to create new neurological pathways for multidimensional relating through personal mentor relationships that radically support your willingness to consciously live your life in absolute sovereignty. Over an arc of time, our daily communion eventually aligns you in ever-increasing measure with your role as an initiator and way shower for all of humanity. We are co-creating this radical modern-day mystery school with you, and our evolution is mutual in this heroic journey of awakening all beings to their divine inheritance of the Sophia Code. So we encourage you to celebrate your daily life as the ceremony of ascension. Yes. All right, Christina. Yep.
All right. Surrendering into an age of grace. The seed of all miracles is faith, and the space in which those miracles blossom is called grace. The underlying momentum that is preparing humanity for this forthcoming golden age of miracles is your collective desire to surrender into grace. Grace is an invincible presence that cannot be bought, sold, or traded for. Grace cannot be earned, for it is freely available regardless of all circumstances. Grace is never withheld, yet her presence is most often recognized during divinely appointed hours of individual and collective awakenings from suffering. Grace is the space that your soul was birthed in, free of any conditions placed upon you for the gift of your eternal life. Grace is a space where what is ready to return to a natural balance may spontaneously return to that balance without apology, explanation, or delay. Grace is a space in which you may experience and even enjoy your sovereign divine nature. Humanity is ready for the spaciousness of grace. Grace knows how to end wars that humanity does not know how to end. Grace knows how to be at peace when humanity does not know how to be at peace with itself. Grace knows how to forgive what feels unforgivable. Grace also knows how to love what feels unlovable. Grace is the sanctuary of space from which the quantum solutions arise that end the need for all suffering. Grace allows for the seemingly impossible to miraculously appear without effort as a direct revelation of divine love. Other than your willingness to receive her mighty works, grace does not need human participation to work a perfect divine will for all to be boundlessly blessed. When you surrender to grace, you are surrendering to the Holy Spirit within all that is orchestrating everyday miracles for you, beyond your understanding and beyond your ability to control a desired outcome. Humanity's faith in itself and in a benevolent universe will only be restored by receiving the grace that humanity believes it has lost. Grace is the invincible divine feminine Christ consciousness that has never left you and who lives within you. As you surrender to her mighty works and miraculous solutions, your faith will be reconciled. There is no greater motivating force in this universe than the primordial space of Mother. Our divine feminine Christ blueprint is designed to awaken humanity from its addiction to suffering, which is rooted in an agonizing belief that humanity is irreconcilably separated from its original mother. Therefore, humanity's collective prayer for the next golden age is to surrender and reconcile with the unconditional love of Sophia, whose presence has never left you. Sophia is the one self, and there is no greater teacher for reconciliation than she. Every complementary force of nature that humanity has polarized through duality exists harmoniously within Sophia's own self. Therefore, Sophia's grace is a fluid dialogue that includes both divine feminine and divine masculine rays of consciousness, speaking as both a unified voice, as well as individuated polarities that can only exist within the empty space of the one self. As an immaculate quality of Sophia, grace is a perfectly balanced divine feminine presence whose great works are supported by divine masculine qualities that harmoniously complement complete her miracles. The divine feminine Christ revelations of Sophia are beyond humanity's gender identifications of God or goddess archetypical figures. These relations exist beyond hierarchical,
yeah,
the top,
yeah, hierarchical, yeah,
concepts of right or wrong. and point to ineffable mysteries and state of grace that can only be explored by surrendering to your own innocent nature. To explore the unknowable, bow to the universe within you and confess that you know nothing.
Mhm.
I know nothing.
Mhm.
Surrender your need to control what you understand about Sophia and its primordial Holy Mother of Grace. Lay down your need to feel safe through limited earthbound logic and linear thinking. Open to her ineffable mysteries, that quietly await your humble prayer to receive the grace of these revelations, as they are not as you would have them fit into your current paradigm of right or wrong. When you discover that the presence of Sophia exists within you and within all, in equal measure, this great movement to surrender to grace of unconditional love may unfold for all of humanity. Therefore, we invite the causes of all internal and external war to now rest their heads in her primordial lap of divine love forever. Returning to the fluidity of the divine feminine Christ consciousness can be as graceful or as hard as you want it to be. Our creation story is a powerful invitation to explore the grace of your soul's sovereignty from within the Holy of Holies of Sophia. The power of that invitation requires grace to accept it. As the ocular order of the devoted Shekinah, the Sophia Dragon Tribe reclaims all forms as holy. We pronounce that Sophia is the Christ within all incarnated bodies and the vessel of every form that carries her Holy Spirit in the Christed form. Therefore, we are each the body of Christ, returning again and again to the worlds of light and form to proclaim her holy grace and sovereignty that exists within all, according to the Sophia Code given to all in equal measure. Humanity is one key code species that makes up this universal body of Christ. As humanity takes up its mantle of divinity, there will be a great shift to embody a noble humility and surrender to grace, in which humanity will be welcomed back into the interstellar diplomatic dialogue regarding the Earth's evolution as stewards and guardians of this beloved planet. I mean, all right. Embracing the divine feminine Christ consciousness begins with embracing the primordial aspect of Sophia that exists within you as the grace that you are here to offer yourself and others. You may discover these divine revelations of grace already calling you to go within as you read this invitation to discover these ineffable mysteries of the universe within you. As such, this introductory volume of the Sophia Code Cosmology introduces the first 8 of 13 essential divine feminine ascended masters. There's 13. We only have the 8. We need to get the other book. Master. Yeah, I didn't know that there was another book. Where the heck did I leave off? Master teachers of our modern day mystery school for humanity's collective awakening and return to the divine feminine Christ blueprint for this planet's ascension through grace. Every key code mentor was responsible for birthing new paradigms of heavenly consciousness on earth, including the reclamation of form as holy. These featured key codes are exceptional mentors for your own embodiment of grace as the birther of the next golden age of miracles through the immaculate conception of your Sophia Christ consciousness.
Beautiful. All right, that's today's reading. Wow, so powerful. Today's reading was so powerful.
What's her next book? Do you know what her next book is?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up though. Definitely gonna look it up.
I didn't know there was first book.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
We missed that.
I know there's more ascended masters. I mean, this is full of Ascended Masters, and this is 50-something cards. So the Keepers of the Light.
There's no book yet. Is that why there's no book?
Maybe.
Lynette said there's no book yet.
Ah,
But
okay.
there's 13 because we only have 7 in this one.
Yeah. So there's
So there's
definitely.
going to be 6 in there.
Oops, someone wants to come up. Lynette wants to come up. All right.
Who's looking in the back of the book, maybe.
I love the Sophia Code so much. I love that we're doing that again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it was
and it
fun.
just so happens, one of my lovely family. I love you guys so much. I'm just reading right now. I'm just rereading because I'm rereading and rereading and rereading the book, right? But the final chapter is She of a Thousand Eyes, which is homage to my oversoul, whom I met. And I met She of a Thousand Eyes through doing the Sophia Code. I was on the last one. I on Audible. I've mentioned it before. I'm going to mention it again on Audible. Kaya Ra is the one reading it to us, guys. And it is so powerful. Like, because it's her energy coming through. And she's the one that channeled it. Like, it's so good. It's so good. So, it's another way to do it. But I love you guys so much. That was so good. Thank you guys so much for reading that.
So wait, Lynette, there's no second book?
She's not yet, sweetheart. There's nothing. She's also writing a book on what she went through as a survivor. She's also writing that book, right? So I like, I go on as much as I can. In fact, she even commented to one of my comments when I went on for her prayer collective. I was so excited. I'm like, I'm connected to her now. She saw me, right? Because there's like thousands of people in the room, right? So the fact that she laughed at my comment, I'm like, yay! But she's mentioned all through my book. I constantly mention her in Sophia Code. Everywhere. It's so good. It's so good. But the fact that I met the She of a Thousand Eyes, like, wow. But that's brilliant. Maybe at the end of all this, I'll read that chapter to you guys. It'd be fun. But during it, the message that came through is that there's thousands and thousands, like there's so many She of a Thousands here on this planet right now. She of a Thousand Wings, She of a Thousand Steps. Right? We're all part of an oversoul. Exactly. We all have that oversoul that is She of a Thousand something. We just need to connect to it. Right? Like, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's funny because before I found out that my oversoul was She of a Thousand Eyes, I went to a Reiki session from this beautiful woman in this area. And the second she put hands on my head, she says, "Are you obsessed with eyes?" And I said, "Well, yes, I am." And she says, "Because there's thousands of them in your third eye." She says, "I can't see anything past them." So it's almost like a little mini confirmation, right? I'm like, there it is.
Hey, Lynn, you can come up.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. How are you, lovely?
I'm doing. I'm just like sitting here and remembering when we read this all together the first time and what I was going through at that time, and then now reading it again and reading it from the oversoul of like where we're at right now, and it's just so intense, so intense.
It's a totally different experience.
Totally. I was telling Amy Lynn earlier, I'm like, the first time I was with somebody, this time I'm doing it alone, and I'm completely embodying this without distraction, with nobody else, because I could do this alone. And
just say we got grace today, and that's what that last thing was all about, experiencing grace.
It's amazing, beautiful.
Yep.
You know,
You got 1 minute.
And not that I want to bring them up, but that's the one thing, because I wrote a bunch of things on calligraphy on like parchment paper. And the one thing that I left on the water bottle purposefully at that house is God's grace is enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is.
Keep praying for
And I got this stuff on my head. We walk in faith, not by sight.
Right.
Okay? We walk in grace and faith. And that's, and this is just confirmation, and it's beautiful. And I needed to hear it, because of everything that's going on on this planet right now. It's confirmation for all of us.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Wisdom, baby.
All right, here we go, guys. Psonn of Aurora.
Yeah. Sorry.
This is empowering too. The drums. I don't know what you're talking about. Divine feminine flowing, yes. Love it. Love that so much.
Oh, you guys rock. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate everything.
King Fossey, may I ask where you got the goddess equator grid? I don't know what you're talking about. What goddess equator grid? I don't know.
It's a bone.
King Fossey
Yeah.
I'm interested in it. What's a goddess equator grid?
I have no idea.
And are you single? No, I'm kidding.
I have no idea.
I'm just kidding. I got a little feisty after all that oxygen.
Yeah, look what you just did.
Moving that body.
High on life.
All right, guys. Love y'all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.
Goodness.
Namaste. Mwah.
You guys.
Yes, you guys rock. I appreciate you. Love you.
Love you.
Pal.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Maybe. Oh my goodness. All right. Bye, YouTube.